Welcome to Skyrim for Seniors. We are in the midst of a quest called A Night to Remember. It's a pretty confusing mess. I'm not going to try to make sense out of it. All we are is we have been led here to Morvenskar. I'll just leave it at that.
Did you hear something?
Really? Somebody's looking for me. Really? I didn't think so.
Must have been nothing.
Well, actually, it makes sense. They should have heard the door open and close, so that does make a little sense. Pardon me, young lady. Just for whatever reason, I've decided to take everything from the mages in this particular location. Ooh. All right. Mages are world-class drunks, apparently. There is another explanation, and that is that they simply just don't clean up after themselves. And that this is simply the results of a long time. Because if you wouldn't have to drink a lot to generate a lot of bottles. You just drink over a long period of time. You drink a little bit over a long period of time. And it would have. Huh. And then it would appear, if you never clean up, then it would appear, it would look very bad. It'd make it look worse than it truly is. have enough information to know for sure exactly what's going on here. So what we get to do is we get to make up our own narrative from limited information. And that means we get to bring our own preconceptions along with us. So whatever we actually may think about mages and magic, we bring that to the table, and I don't really like magic very much. So it's easy for me to think that they're a bunch of drunks. I have no problem conceiving of magicians as drunks and layabouts and all around worthless, no goods. Whoa.
What was that?
Because that's my preconceptions about magic are not good, so really, something in there. Huh. Well, how about that? I don't know that I've ever come by here and that box had something in it. Potatoes. I like potatoes. I mostly like them sliced up. Empty end table. And what my father-in-law calls skizzled. You slice them relatively thin, and then put them in a pan and fry them up. Maybe with a few onions in with them. nobody down here? That's something of a surprise. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victims. Whew, that's pretty rough right there. Pretty bad. Whoever built these places? Generally built nice, wide. Okay. Well, oh yeah, great. Misty Grove, huh? Well, there's certainly a mist. This is pretty. Personally, I could do without the mist.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it.
Well, it was quite a trip. Where are we?
I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff.
I don't have all the things. I don't have the holy water. I don't know.
Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment. And you did just that. I haven't been so entertained in at least 100 years.
Who are you? Well, actually, there's a sign that tells me. This is, who are you? Who are you?
I am Sanguine, Daedric Prince of Debauchery. I know. How could I lie to you? Well, how could I trust you until we've shared a few drinks? But it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff than this waste of flesh.
Thanks, I guess.
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
So that's the staff over there?
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate that.
Gust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
Okay. That whole quest is extraordinarily confusing and frustrating to me. But then not as
You're going
frustrating.
to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
Really, they like to... Lizards? Okay. Well, the staff is Sanguine Rose, which summons a Dremora. It's pretty. I don't know why you'd want to summon a Dremora. But then I don't understand the whole magic thing. I don't know how you make it work for you. I've watched some people do it on YouTube. And what I see is a bunch of people running around like their hair's on fire. It doesn't look like it's for me. All right, weapons, okay. Potions, okay. Cabbage, gourd, green apple. No. I'll get that later. That was iron, which is then begins with an I. Iron ore. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Didn't realize I had ore. Forgot about it, I guess. Cave bear, deer hide, fox belt, goat hide, horse hide, wow. Okay. That's this kind of bowl. And that's that kind of plate. All right, soul gems and ore. And I think I'm finished. Soul gem, petty, and one with a soul in it. Soul gem, petty. Oh wait, I've got some books. No, I've got books. Got a recipe. And that was just a piece of paper from the, and the other things are, that's good, that stay. Okay, and the rest of this should go out here in this box, then we should be through. I think we have an axe. Yes, there we go. 2, 3. And 51 carry weight, that's it. Look at that. Okay, both of those are up in soul time. So now we have to pick one of these. I think it's probably time to do this one. Well, we probably need to wait till at least daytime. We're going to barge into Nepo's house. 6 hours should do it, right? That should make it 8:30. To go barge into Nepo's house. He'll be eating breakfast, or no, he should have already eaten breakfast, right? Yeah. Okay. So Nepo's the nose will be up here somewhere, right? Think up again. Whoa. There it is. Nepo's house. There we go.
Excuse me. What's your business here?
Here to see Nepo's.
We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send her in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want?
I know about Wayland.
Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired.
Why?
Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question.
Why are you telling me all this?
My dear girl, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last.
Who's Madanach?
He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick.
You mentioned an uprising?
Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the Elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. I'm sorry, but you're not leaving alive.
Oh, I think I am. Okay. So now we're going to return to Eltrees. I think that's his name. For now, we're going to bring a close to this one, and at the beginning of this one, we're going to go, being the next episode, we're going to go to Eltrees.